This week, we have a special report. We are here getting interviews with the computer graphics group. This is Zahra, who attends the computer graphics club. I was wondering, what was your first impression about the computer graphics club?
At first I thought it would be a little boring, but now that I've really gone to it more, I think it's a really interesting club.
Okay. What did you learn in this club, and how did this benefit you?
Well, I learned how to cut and paste pictures and how to really make them look nicer, and I think it's going to benefit me in my future life, how to fix pictures that I think has problems with.
Okay, and how is Allah Abdul Hamid teaching you? Is he a good teacher? Is he teaching you a lot of things that help you personally?
Yeah, he's a great teacher. He really teaches in a good way. I actually learned from him.
That's good. And what are your future projects that you're going to do? Do you know?
Well, we're going to do a poster for Muharram, and we are trying to do another poster for this Eid that's coming up.
MashaAllah, can you tell us more about this poster?
Well, we are trying to contain more pictures of Imam Ali, and for the Muharram poster, we're trying to do more about Karbala and some scenes that happened in there.
MashaAllah, and are you going to put this in the main auditorium?
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you, Zahra, for having us interview you. We're going to interview right now Allah Abdul Hamid and him teaching the computer graphics club. Assalamu alaikum, Allah Abdul Hamid. How are you?
Alaikum assalam. Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. What is it like teaching the computer graphics club?
Okay, the computer graphics club. You mean the goal of this class? Why did we start this class?
Of course, yeah.
Okay, it was one of the first reasons we started was that I was sure that all of these kids, the boys and the sisters, they have computers. And they're busy with their computers. So why not we start a computer graphics class, which we can use some of the softwares that we can have some nice information designs about Islam, about our weekly presentations, maybe about a teaser, trailer, or something that relates to computer graphics. So this is actually the first semester we've started this, and so far, alhamdulillah, we've been teaching Photoshop, and the goal is to have a nice results in information design about Islamic history and some of the lessons from the Ahlul Bayt. So far, the first project is for Eid al-Ghadir, which will be next week, and we will see some of the projects, some of the posters that some of our brothers and sisters have done.
Inshallah. And what made you decide to teach this club and not to teach another club?
To teach this club, since my major is digital media and it's a broad major, there are a lot of when you look at this category, there are a lot of other fields that is under this main umbrella. So when we talk about computer graphics, we have videography, like video editing, trailers, and since we have performances last years and years ago, some of the parts that we would take care of was to make a trailer, to make a poster for to video that, to edit that, and then to have a final production of it. Have a nice DVD with all the information about that. So I was trying to start this with Mohebban-e Fatemeh, and alhamdulillah, this is happening after years and years. Alhamdulillah, this is happening, and I hope we can get to a good goal, inshallah, in the future.
Inshallah. And what do you expect from your students?
What I expect is, since the beginning of this class, I started to teach them some of the tools in Photoshop, and also I told them to go online and find some nice calligraphy and Islamic wallpapers to get a nice idea and see what's the outcome of it. Where do we use these productions? Where it has been used? It's online on the websites for Islamic centers. So this was the main reason for that.
MashaAllah. And I know that you have benefit the students in your club and you've been helping them a lot. Did by any chance your students benefit you, and how so?
Whatever that I teach or whatever I've been taught, I know that it's something that I personally can learn a lot because I'm remembering myself. Maybe if we're talking about Photoshop, there are some tools that I don't know. When I do have to research about, for example, some of the tools that I'm going to teach this week, it actually gives me a benefit too. I can improve some of my skills too. So that's one of the main benefits from these classes.
MashaAllah, it was great talking to you, Allah Abdul Hamid, and thank you for letting us interview.
Thank you very much, and I hope the podcast team, inshallah, we will see more, and we will very soon hear more about the radio of Mohebban-e Fatemeh.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
بیا آقا آقا بیا گل زهرا یا مهدی بیا آقا آقا بیا گل زهرا یا مهدی بیا آقا آقا بیا گل زهرا یا مهدی.
The Gheybat of Imam Mahdi alayhi salam, Part 2. Now that we are in a time which our Imam is in Gheybat, how are we supposed to live? Can we not benefit from our Imam anymore? Does our relation with him end? Can we not communicate with him? The answer to these questions is that although we may not be able to see and recognize our Imam, but we are still able to communicate with him and seek help from him. The meaning of Gheybat is not that our Imam is living in a separate world from us. Imam Baqir alayhi salam states, Imam Zaman sees the people and recognizes them, however the people do not recognize him. So Imam Mahdi alayhi salam lives among the people, but just as we do not know many people in this world, we might have seen Imam Mahdi numerous times already and have not recognized him. Keep in mind that Gheybat can be a barrier to seeing our Imam. However, it never disallows us to have a spiritual connection with him. In other words, we must seek guidance and help from our Imam in all matters, whether they are related to belief or akhlaq, worldly or spiritual, social problems or school issues. We must always communicate with our Imam in our daily lives and always remember him. Some du'as which have been recommended to us to read in order to keep this communication are reading du'a Allahumma kulli waliyika in our daily prayers, reading du'a Ahd every morning, and reading Ziyarat al Yasin every week. Also keep in mind that although we may be forgetful towards our Imam, Imam Mahdi alayhi salam does not forget us. He is a representative of God's mercy on earth and is like a kind father. Imam Mahdi alayhi salam himself states that we do not let go of tending to you and do not forget you. All this said, do not forget that the Prophet said in the Khitab of Ghadir that in the fourth part of the sermon, after announcing Imam Ali alayhi salam as his successor, he prayed that, O God, please love those people who love his velayat and be the enemy of his enemy, and assist the ones who help him and do not support anyone who leaves him alone. This prayer of the Prophet on that day about Imam Ali alayhi salam extends directly to our time. Now, are we the ones who remember and assist our Imam Mahdi alayhi salam, or are we the ones who have forgotten him and have left him alone? Inshallah, with God's help, we can all remain faithful followers of the Prophet and Ahlul Bayt.
از هر سو به پایت صد جشن گلریز است روزی که بیایی روز مرگ پاییز است از هر سو به پایت صد جشن گلریز است پس آخر کی سحر آید این شب کی به سر آید پس آخر کی سحر آید این شب کی به سر آید تنها با ظهور نور تو همه غمها به سر بیاید، دیگر غصه ها نپاید. شاید صبح جمعه شاید یارم از سفر بیاید. یا ابا صالح یا ابا صالح یا ابا صالح یا ابا صالح ادرکنی یا ابا صالح.